family, what's good? This is your girl, I am the Bronze Goddess, and it's time for another strawberry letter. Let's go get him. I give you permission to use my letter. I've been friends with this guy, let's call him John, for about 4 years now. We have been really good friends, but just a couple of weeks after meeting him, I started really liking him. At the time, he had a girlfriend, so I said nothing. Also, we were both in high school, so we were far away from each other. Eventually, John broke up with his girlfriend, and after a night of heavy drinking, he called me to tell me that he was in love with me. We just kind of brushed things off for the sake of our good friendship. He got together with another girl, but I still had feelings for him. By this point, he was very aware of this. To this day, I still have feelings for him, and he says he thinks of me as more than a friend. Now that we go to the same school, I see him more often, and we spend a lot of time together, namely his dorm. I'm not intimate with him because I still feel very aware that he has a girlfriend, and he knows I want to keep our friendship platonic for as long as for as long as he is in a relationship. Regardless, he always finds some kind of way to remind me that we're more than just friends. I hate the idea of waiting for him. I don't intend to, but I also don't want to cut him off because we both value our friendship. What should I do? First of all, you don't want to feel like you're waiting for him, but you have been waiting for him. You've been in limbo for 4 years. He's known how you felt about him for a long time. If he was interested in you, he would have broken up with his girlfriend and got with you. During that break from girlfriend to girlfriend, he would have gotten with you. You don't know it, but you were on the back burner. There are some men who always have an old faithful, old reliable, a girl that they know is into them, and all they have to do is say a couple of things to keep you waiting. What have you been dating? You didn't say anything about any guy that you've been dating, any other love interest. It seems like even though you didn't want to be the girl who is waiting on a man, that you have been waiting on him for 4 years. So what's it I suggested you should do? I think you should cut your losses and move on. And then you're going to say, oh, but we're friends. If you know that he's not willing to take that friendship to the next level, consider this a loss. Consider the fact that you took an L on this one and get with somebody else. I feel that you're wasting precious time. I know he didn't tell you to. I know he didn't ask you to. I know this is just, you guys are just friends, but you can be friends with a girlfriend. You can find another friend. But when you've made it painfully aware to that man, and you guys have talked about it, you both are into each other. Like, what is keeping you guys apart? Before, when you were in high school, I understand there was a distance thing. But now that you go to the same school, what's the problem? I think the reason why I wanted to do your letter in particular is I wanted to talk to women who don't get the signs. He's just not that into you. I don't care what he says. Some men tell you what they feel that you want to hear. Some of them are saying things like this because they don't want to hurt your feelings. Some of them would just want to sleep with you. He called you while he was drunk and told you that he loved you. And the only time that you guys spend together, you said, is in your dorm room. This letter is riddled with clues. In his dorm room, alone, by yourself. You didn't say that he didn't try to push up on you. You just said that you weren't intimate. You didn't say why. You said that you don't want to be intimate with him. So it doesn't sound like he didn't try to push up on you or pressure you. If you offer to sleep with him, he will take it. He's not interested in a relationship. There is a difference between a man who wants to take you home and a man that wants to take you home to mama. He sounds like somebody who wants to take you home, or at least home to his dorm room. I want you to get this, and I want to be blunt, and I want to be straightforward, because a lot of you, right, a lot of you are in your 20s. A lot of you guys are in college, and you look at me as your big sister or cool auntie, and that's why I wanted to hip you. I want to get you up on game. He is probably using this line on quite a few women. I don't want you to waste your time. I know that you're going to say, oh, he didn't tell me to wait, but you're still waiting. What kind of friendship is this when a man knows that you're in love with him and he tells you every now and then that he loves you back? If he loved you, he would be with you. There is nothing holding you back. The obstacle that once stood in your way no longer stands in your way. So now what's the problem? It's like you're so focused on what a man says, you're not focusing on what he's doing. His actions speak louder than words. His actions say, I'd rather be with this girl. Yeah, I'd rather be with this girl. All the girls that he's choosing over you, those are who he'd rather be with. If he wanted to be with you, he would. And I wanted to say that to you really quickly because I feel like, your letter is particularly kind of straightforward, and I didn't want to make this video too long. I wanted to cut right to the point. If a man has no obstacles in his way and he's still choosing to be with someone else, then you're not his choice. At least you're not his first option. If a man tells you he loves you, but is not willing to make any kind of commitment, a man in love will commit. If he truly loves you, he will make some type of commitment. Anybody asking him to marry you, but you can't even be his girlfriend? This girl, and everybody gets to be his girlfriend but you think he loves you? He would love to sleep with you. I'm being honest and I'm being blunt. The fact that you only hang out with him in his dorm, he's hoping that you could be a booty call, that he can keep the relationship, the part that's fulfilling that need. But he wants you to fulfill a need. What he wants you to do is sleep with him. And when you sleep with him, he's going to say, you know what he's going to tell you when you sleep with him? You knew I had a girlfriend. And you did know. If the temptation of him, knowing how you feel about him and hanging out in his dorm room is too much for you, don't do it. I don't suggest you hang out with this man in his dorm room. Because it's only going to be a matter of time before you slip up and have sex with this man. He already made it clear to you that he doesn't think enough of you to make you his girlfriend, showing you how easy it is for him to jump into commitment with other women. Why can't he commit to you? Something about that relationship is off. You guys calling it friendship is a stretch to me. That's a stretch to me. If it was truly a platonic friendship, then you guys would have never talked about how you really feel. He wouldn't call you while he's drunk. He was hoping that when he told you that he loved you while he was drunk, that you would come over. That's what he was hoping for. Here you are like taking him literally. No, he didn't. I don't think he loves you. I really don't. He doesn't even respect you. I really don't believe, and that's just my opinion. Some of you are going to think that I'm being too blunt. It is what it is. You guys know what you get when you write me. This is my personality. This is how I am. But I just want to say that I don't think that there's anything wrong with you. I think that you're going to find someone who truly cares for you and who truly wants to get to know what's in here, not what's in between your legs. I think that there is someone out there who will love you the way you deserve to be loved, but you're never going to get that opportunity wasting time with him, pining over him. You said that I guess he's pushed up on you and you're trying to say that you're respecting his relationship. Are you waiting to be next? You've already seen 2 girlfriends come and go, so you know there's a revolving door and you're waiting around. That's what really irks me about this particular letter is you're playing the waiting game whether you wanted to play it or not. You are a willing participant. You're treating him like he's so special that you just wait around for your turn. This is not a man merry-go-round. There's nothing sexy about what's going on here. He is playing you, to be quite honest. He's not a friend. A friend would not do that. He muddied the line. A friend goes out of their way to keep the line crystal clear between, friendship and more than friendship. He said he always goes out of his way to remind you that it's more than friends because he's trying to soften you up. He's been waiting 4 years for this. He's put in a lot of time. You said in the letter that you're a virgin, I believe. So there's so much that you're like, I think that he would want the prize of getting a virgin. And I think that he can't just toss that away. It's kind of, I think that that's a big part of it. That and the fact that he knows how you feel about him. I'm always leery about when you put it out there for a man exactly how you feel. I feel like it's a very vulnerable position to be in. And in that kind of power in the wrong hands can be very detrimental, can be very dangerous. You let him know how you feel about him. So he knows that you love him. So he knows he can just give you just a little crumb here and there and you'll wait around. You should be dating. That's what I would tell you. If you were my best friend, I would be like, girl, we need to go out and get you and let you get out here and mingle with some available men. He's unavailable. I don't understand what this attraction is for wanting an unavailable man. The best you'll be is a side piece. And who wants to be that? The best you'll be is a jump off. The best you'll be is a booty call. If the man is unavailable, you will never obtain him. You will never have a respectable role. You will be the kind of girl that he'll take home, but never take home to mama. Right now, I feel like you're wasting your time. If you want to be friends with him, that's fine, but you need to get out there and meet and mingle and be among other single available men so you can actually get your mind off of him. He is monopolizing too much of your time, too much of your energy, too much of your thoughts. And what is he giving you? A small crumb, and I love you while drunk. Don't cherish that. That's not beautiful. Who would want to be with a man that can only tell you that he loved you while he was drunk? I want to take the shine off of it Because I feel like you're thinking that it's not beautiful that a man tells you he loves you for the very first time, the only time, while he is drunk. And he's been with girlfriend and never made you his girlfriend. And you hang out with him only in his dorm room. He probably hopes that every time you come over there that tonight will be the night. He's been investing 4 years into you. Not into no friendship. This isn't friendship. And I don't want you to glamorize it. I don't want you to idealize it. I don't want you to think that it's more romantic than it is. He is not a Prince Charming, not in my opinion. Because if he was, he wouldn't keep dating other women when you're right there. You made it perfectly clear to him that you're available, and he passed. Don't let him keep choosing other women over you. Take the choice off the table and go out there and meet somebody who will choose you number one. Somebody who will put you first. Somebody who will never get new girlfriends while you're waiting around. Like, don't be on the back burner for nobody. I'm sorry. I don't care who it is. You would not put me on the back. I don't want to be second to nobody. And neither should you. Anyway, I'm praying for you. I'm praying that you will move on and meet somebody who was more worthy of your time and your energy. You've invested way too much into this guy. And what have we gotten into in return? I can't get over the drunk I love you that you make it seem like it was more than what it was. A drunk I love you? That ain't cute. Get with a man who can tell you that sober. Who can tell you that without you having to sleep with him. Who will tell you that after spending time to get to know you. Who would never choose somebody else over you. The words have to mean something. Those words don't mean anything. If he loved you, he would be with you. Plain and simple. Anyway, I love you, okay? And I will see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to put your comments below. She'd love to hear from you guys. And I'll see you all in the next video. Till next time. Later, divas and dudes. Deuces, honey.